Alright, what's good, y'all? You know, rocking with Eoah, a hustler, where I'll be talking to y'all about different aspects of hustles and things of my lifestyle and that has to do with hustling, and that goes along with it. And today I seen a post by D1. Shout out to D1, good artist, good dude. He made a post that was posted by Fox News, and it was basically about reparations. And he said, what's your honest thoughts? So I want to talk about reparations for a little bit, because this is something that's been on my heart for a long time, since I've been, able to understand these things. So right now it's prime time, it's game time really for African Americans, or more specifically descendants of American slaves, to fight for reparations. Right now it's game time, and I want to say that because right now we have the attention of the world. So it's game time for everybody to be posting videos, sharing content, rallying, signing. When you sign when you sign the little things about what you want done. Damn, I don't know why I can't think of the word. But right now it's prime time to be putting all your energy into reparations, because right now we have the word attention, and they doing all kind of stuff on news. Some whites or Caucasians are real, sympathetic and things of that nature. But we need more than sympathy. We need more than apology. We need tangible. So that's my take. So y'all already know where I'm going. I believe we should give reparations. Now what D1 said, he said, what's your honest thoughts? No judgment zone. Should this happen? Can this happen? Will this happen? Should this happen? Yes. Can this happen? Yes. Will this happen? Yes, because the debts has to be paid. Our ancestors went through all kinds of traumatic events, from, the basically like removing the soul out of an individual. What makes them, or removing their culture, removing their identity from them. That's probably, that's just as bad as the things they went through, from being raped, from man's wife getting taken and sold off, man's mothers and fathers' kids getting sold off, getting fed to alligators, getting beat by slave patrols. You got Native Americans out there incentivized to catch slaves. Just more, and I ain't even mentioned not being paid for the labor. So it's a number of things. African Americans, we've been through so much for so long that we really should get our own country and get all kind of wealth. We should get, I'm going to be honest. Now, in his post, Fox News reported, they said reparations for slavery, Robert L. Johnson's plan. And Johnson is the founder of BET. So I actually didn't see that earlier. I just seen the money. He said that we should get $350,000 one-time cash payment over 42 million African Americans eligible descendants, calculation based on income, education, savings, home ownership, 14.7 trillion price tag. I think that's better than nothing. Of course, that's better than nothing, but that still don't quite cut it. Really and truthfully, everybody should get shit. Be honest, man, we should get so much money. It should be no more America, because we went through way too much for too long. There was nothing set in place for us as far as helping us to cope from what we went through during slavery, to cope with the traumatic events. They got soldiers just go to war and could come out and they have post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, whatever. And so you can only imagine what African Americans, ADOS, or Foundation of Black Americans, has been through over the course of a couple hundred years, really longer than that, but we're going to speak on America. You can imagine what that has, put into our genome. What we've been through is so deep that it's been encoded within our DNA. You're talking grandparents passing the shit down. What you go through, some of that stuff becomes encoded in your DNA and you pass it down. We done been through a lot, and there was nothing in place for us to help us to move on, to regain a sense of ourselves, and to go from there so we could be looked at as a people again, like a Nigerian, like a Ghanaian, like a Japanese, like a German, like a Chinese, and so forth, so on. You see what I'm saying? So we need, as African Americans, we not only need cash, we also need our own land. They should. I think they should give us 3 states, 42 million Americans. They should give us 3 to 4 states. You know, we really need our own land. We need to be away from, you know, no offense to no other race, no racism or nothing like that, but us as black people, for all that we've endured. And then we've been dealing with people that tried to hide it for so long, and they try to act like it don't exist, which is pure foolery. I think we need our own land where we can learn to do for, where we do for ourselves only. We're able to be ourselves. We don't have to straighten our hair and, you know, and try to assimilate to somebody else's way of life. We can be who we are. That helps us to be ourselves and to feel happier about ourselves because we live in our own thing. So we need our own land, you know, so we can get a sense of self again, you know, and undisturbed. Nobody need to come and bomb us. None of that. We need to build up and be our own nation. We are a nation within a nation, basically. So we need our own, man. Bottom line, you know, more than just the cash. If they give us $350,000, if we could organize, yeah, we could take that money and we could do a lot with it. You know, I know I can. Personally, for my family only, yeah, I'll take $350,000 and turn that to $100 million straight up. I know I will, because I'm a hustler, and what's in my heart, I know how to move it and how to, you know, maneuver it. And even with or without them, I'm going to be successful, and that's how you got to think. So we're not going to sit up here and wait on them, but at the same time, what's old to us is old to us. Like, you know, it is real deep, man. You look up the Israelites, Moses, man, it's like the same stuff, man. They really just don't want to let our people go. And giving us reparations and money, in a way, is letting our people go. Because trust and believe, I can guarantee you, if you say African American, you say, oh, you don't like it here. All right, well, if I give you $350,000, would you move to Africa? Or would you move somewhere else? I guarantee you at least 40 to 60%, maybe more, will be like, hell yeah, give me $350,000, I'm out of here. That's enough to set up shop. Somewhere else, I'm gone. I'm going to take my skills and resources elsewhere where I can be appreciated for who I am. And that's solely what it is, man. We deserve what we deserve, man. We done been through so much. Our people has been through so much. We've been used as pawns, stepped on and abused time and time again, from slavery to now, Jim Crow, mass incarceration, you know, everything that's swept under the rug, that some stuff that that's done to us, we don't even realize, because we don't have the means to look up what they're doing, because we don't own those companies or regulate what they're doing. But it's a lot of shit going on behind the scenes that's put in place to make things harder for us. So yeah, the people that squeeze through that hole of success in America, that's African American, those are the people who are, I won't say stronger, but they worked at it harder and focused more. But with other cultures, they don't have to work as hard to accomplish. They can do simple little things and access granted. You know, whereas average African American, they don't really push, access denied. And so, man, my people deserve this, dog. It's so much more can be said. It's so much we've been through. So many things, dog. It will literally drive you crazy if you look up everything that's been done to us and how we've been treated. And, you know, in a way, my people, man, we got to get stronger within, dog. It's in us, man. We got to be stronger. You know, we are given the opportunity every day to, you know, basically elevate the culture, elevate our family, etc., etc. So that's why I'm brought here with you today as the eye of a hustler, or the hustler. You know, all my life I hustled. I've, you know, worked from a kid, to help. I know I'm kind of getting off topic a little bit, but I've worked from a kid, hustling, doing little things in the streets, like little things a little boy can do, and bought my own clothes, and I've always been a hustler. And that's how we got to be as a people, you know, and that's a part of survival, man. We got to start thinking survival. I know a lot of us, we strung out on, you know, coke, or, you know, drugs or pills or whatever, so we not in our right state of mind, or a sober state of mind. So we not really paying attention like we should. But man, we need more of our gladiators, our warriors, our kings, our knights, our soldiers. We need y'all to be, you know, more aware of what's going on and get with the program and start working together, man. So many guys, you tell, I just bought a house, or I did this, I did that, and next thing you know, their eyes get red and they start hating. Don't hate. Ask, hey, how you doing? Say, all right, man. Well, if you can't help me get my first house up, man, let's work together. Man, let's see how we can buy some more. Let's come together. I bought a house. You bought a house. That's how we got to think, man. So many of our people vibrate at a low vibrational frequency. Part of that, man, that's also an effect of slavery. Why we need to be reparated or repatriated, So, our people, man, we have a lot of hate, a lot of things we need to work on, man. That comes back to why we need our own land. We really need to sit down with one another, build one another, get to know one another, strengthen one another, and become kings. They don't want to see that. They want to give us some superficial reparations. Oh, free college, all this. Nah, we need more than that, man. We not going to be locked into this time zone of stagnation where we sit around and be the pawns and the lags behind. We are God's chosen people. We deserve the utmost respect, man. We've been dragged and drugged all throughout this world, and we deserve a lot, man. We melanated beings. This video, I'm speaking from the heart. If this offends you as a white American, then that means something wrong with you, because I haven't said nothing, derogatory or bad against any other nationality or race, culture, whatever. So with that said, man, we need our money. I think we should get money and lands, you know what I'm saying? So that way we can build up our own land. And, we don't even want y'all to repair us. We'll repair our own. All we want, I think we should get land and the money. That way we can buy what we need. We can buy our weapons to protect our land. We can buy the necessary equipment. We need more farmers. We need basically stuff for a nation. We need our doctors. We need to take our doctors back. We need black farmers. We need teachers. We need our own everything. We need our own everything on our own land. That's the bottom line. I don't think we should be. I think it's going to continue on if we stay in this nation and live amongst them without having a true sense of self. I don't think it can never fully be regained till we live on our own land together as one, and for a period of time to get there. Then we could come back amongst other people like the other races do from other worlds when they immigrate, and they're able to do certain things, man. You go to a beauty shop, Asians, maybe Indians, maybe Arabs. You go to a gas station in Detroit, they're Arabs. You go to, all these restaurants, Chinese people, they selling Mama's fried chicken. The Arabs selling Brothers fried chicken. You see what I'm saying? You got Asians selling all the jewelry to black rappers and this, that, and the third. You see what I'm saying? So we got to start, and no disrespect to nobody, but I'm just stating what exists. So, man, we got to start building, and building, man. We got one life to live, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes we have to figure out inside our heart, you know what I'm saying, what's worth fighting for. Is it worth fighting for? The answer is yes, you know what I'm saying? We don't want to be fit for slavery and to go back to slavery. So with that said, man, y'all like this video, subscribe to this channel. I'm trying to get it popping. I'm about to do a run. I'm going to try to do 2 to 5 to however much my heart desire I can do. I'm going to try to post. So with that said, man, shout out to D1. Shout out to all the brothers, holding down their families and holding it down. So y'all stay up. Y'all keep hustling, keep grinding. 1.